think we're here, guys. Picture. Let me get to there. Yeah, I want picture. Okay, guys, I think we're on a little bit late, but let's get going with this. Quiet day yesterday. Really quiet. Market goes up. Everybody's happy. Get the pom-poms out. All that other bullshit, right? I mean, nothing ever goes wrong. We're going to grow at 15% now. Okay, we can say whatever we want to. Reality is reality. So we'll see what happens. You know, of course, everyone's going to pump things up, right, on both sides of the political system. So they're going to promote themselves. That's just the way it is. Not sure about numbers and how they're calculated these days, but something's going on. I want to see more movement. Benefits us, benefits me. Slow buy and hold doesn't work out. Really doesn't work out for short sometimes. So it kind of pisses me off, you know, doing nothing yesterday, to be honest. But we'll see what goes on. Let's go through a couple of situations here. Let's start with TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor, which is going to make another new high. Going to start out another new high this morning. They just had predicting revenue growth. So waiting on TSM here. So looking 365. I have TSM this morning, 331.53 to buy it at 395.14. So I'm still looking for moves here. Okay. Still looking for moves in spite of whatever is the actual range. So I'm going to price things in like that. I don't want to be caught on the wrong parts of these things. So still definitely looking for things to move, just so you all know. DuPont had earnings, and DuPont's looking 48 this morning. I have DuPont 45.14 at 51.06. Coke also had earnings. Again, these guys are not movers, okay? They don't move. They might be like, you know, bastions of industry, but they don't move. Boring. Only reason I'm playing them is because they're earning situations or news situations that may impact the market today. Coke trading 77 right now. It was looking lower. I had it at 77.49. I'm going to keep it 77.49. I'm shorting it right, looking to short it right now, 77.49. Okay. Might even trade there beforehand. Okay, bounce back. Was looking 73, so something's going on. Got to find a couple other prices here. Okay, I said 77.49. Have that out there. 78.49, 78.88. Okay, just put in 3. All right. So 77.49, 78.49, 78.88. So we'll see what happens there. All right. At least we'll do a trade today. Excuse me. ON Semiconductor also had earnings today. So ON is trading 63. Have ON 59.34 to buy it at 66.89. Short and Upwork. Upwork. We're about 3 minutes and change away here. Upwork's down on earnings. Old low was like 11 and change, I think. That's kind of where I have it going. I mean, it's looking 1477. I have it 1124, and then down 60 cents. Okay, not putting it in yet, but I do want to have it, handy there for me. And then the CRDO, Credo, something or other. Credo, what's your credo? Credo Technology Group. Okay, look it up, $20 here on guidance. So I have Credo 115.69 at 163.84 to short it. I don't think I ever traded it. All right, well off its 52-week highs, 213. So kind of in the middle between its highs and lows. I mean, not knowing where to place it, just kind of going with. Have a ton of stuff that's relative strength buys. We went out near the highs. AMD. Just go through saying where I'm looking to buy it. AMD 206.20 for it. Waiting on it. Okay. Biontix. BNTX. Waiting. Okay, 105.72 for it. CEG Constellation Energy. Okay, 263.77 for it. That'd be right around there. CoreWeave, CRWV. Okay, 86.66 for it. That's off the chart there. Carvana. Yep, Carvana. Minute and change left before the open. Okay, 395.76 for it. So kind of catches yesterday, the bottom of yesterday. IonQ. Again, these guys are capable of big moves, so I am 32.84 for it. That's a little bit off the chart there. Moderna, mRNA. Okay, pushed up late. That's why it's part of this. 37.92 for it. Can move, looking for a bigger move there. We had smaller moves yesterday for the most part. All right, so understanding that, you understand the pricing here. Micron, way off there. I'm 358.29 for it. Novavax and VAX, less than a minute here before the open. Okay, we see it went out near the high, so I got to price it. Almost didn't want to price it, but got to price it. 805 for it. Bottom of the chart there. QBTS, D-Wave. Okay, getting closer to the open. I want to go to Coke right away, but we'll see. QBTS, as we open, it's 2078. QBTS, I'm 1882 for it. And that takes care of those guys. That's the rest of it. So let's see if I did anything in Coke. And it opens down there. It opened. Been as high as 77. Had out there 77.49. I thought I would get it. I didn't get it. And here it's down. So all that for nothing. All that for nothing. Go into our leaders here from the get-go. As I write this down, because a little bit behind here. Caffeine in me. CRDO, Credo Technology Group, which again, I don't think I've traded before. Okay. Up trading 138 right now. Where am I in Credo? 163. So I'm pretty far away in Credo. I thought Coke would be a good opportunity, but not there. I do see MongoDB catching my eye, up 20 already. So better be aware here with MDB. Immediately checking my list here. Not necessarily twice, but I'm at 411.37. So I'm a good ways away, but it definitely has caught my eye, and I should just put it in just to have it there. So this way, if I do get hit on it, uh, can be part of it there. Okay, nothing else much going on the upside. On the downside, we're going to have Upwork. We knew we'd have it there. Like I said, I'm 11 and change for it, 11.24 for it. Okay, and it's popping right away. It's going up right away. Maybe we're back to that kind of market where things trade their lows and they go immediately up and start to fill. All right, $15 is the low, give or take. And we're already up above 16. It's down significantly on the day. Just all big green candle to get started. All right. Want to look SanDisk, and then Western Digital and Seagate, because they're all down a bit. But these guys reverse, instantaneously, so it seems. So seeing it down $20 is not a big deal. I can tell you in SanDisk, I'm looking to buy it right around 500. I'm looking to short it around 660. So far away for good reason, because it moves, right? And then Seagate, seeing it trading 413. I'm 389.06 for it. I'm at 462.33. So far away there. Western Digital. Okay, we saw also down $10. Near the lows, interesting. I'm 249.84 for it at 315.95. So we'll see how these things play out. I'm not sure what kind of big moves we're going to get. I'm not going to push things. I'm not even going to seek out smaller trades right now because haven't seen it. I do want to go back to Coke real fast. Let's see what's going on there after the earnings. Okay, has been as high as 77.32. And I'm going to leave them at 77.49 to short it, and then 78.49. But going to leave those out there. Maybe I should be 77.99 too. Okay, yeah, hang on. All right. I'm 77.99 too now, because I'm not expecting big moves even on earnings day. Got up there to pulled in and 15 cents. All right, cancel 77.49. Cancel that because it got up in the 77.30s. Excuse me. All right, on to our stocks we're watching, starting with TSM, which went up on revenue predictions going forward. Okay, and waiting on it. Okay, TSM's up $6. I am 331.53 for it for a first purchase at 395.14 to short it. And again, I leg in, so it's not going to be all or none there at those prices. It could be various entrances. That's always the case with me. DuPont, we see gapped up and it's starting to fill. All right, 45.14 to buy it. So looking for more than a fill. And it's a small move. I mean, really, 90 cents worth of range this morning on an earnings day. Nothing to shout about. ON Semiconductor. Again, also an earnings situation. See it pushing higher. Okay. You see it here. It's trading 66, and I just close enough. I just threw it out there. Okay, 66.89. Okay, have that out there. I better find another couple prices here. Okay, and we just got short. 66.89, this ON. Okay. Next price. going to go 68.05. I just put that in. It's a little bit higher here, and 69.29. And I put that in as well. So we're trading about 67.20, right around there for now. UPWK upwork, like I said, around 15 or so. We're looking 11.24 to be specific. Pulled, quick up, coming back in, not close. Have seen it move like that before. CRDO, Credo Technologies, has been above 140, 133 and change right now. 115.69 for it, at 163.84 to short it. Good ways away, obviously. But we'll play the game. We'll see. I did back to some of our stocks that we follow. I did not price out Apple today. It's running kind of late. Try to cut back. Really following a lot of stock lately, combined with the amount of earning stuff. Okay, it's a lot. Apple, not a lot of range there. Not really missing it. AMD bounced back well yesterday. Pretty much from the get-go here. This move up from yesterday morning. Okay. Up $1 and change this morning. I am at 206.20 to buy it this morning, with relative strength play. So away there at 234.94 to short it. And again, a lot of these things are going to be RS things. So we might as well just go through all of them at the same time, as we're almost, as we're like 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes in, and we're quiet for the most part. I do have the ON short on. Other than that, not much. Biontech's trading 110 and change. It's flat. I'm a 105.72 to buy it this morning. Constellation Energy, CEG. Then we'll go GEV right after that, because I still kind of have them mentally. I have them together. All right, so basically flat there in Constellation. I'm 263.77 to buy it. $10 away there. At 293.41 to short it. Charter, CHTR, Charter Communications. Waiting on here. Charter trading about 240. I have Charter 230.53 to buy it. So away there. Looking for moves. If we don't get the moves, so be it. Okay. You got to predicate things on stocks moving. With nothing, it's like, it's nothing. If it's not moving, we're not going to make anyway. So we don't get those moves. Never mind. Right? Find better stocks. CoreWeave, $96. Looking at 86.66 to buy it. Carvana, we normally get movement there. I said we go GEV, but we'll hit that next. All right, so Carvana basically flat, so that doesn't work out, right? 395.76 to buy it, so fair ways away there as well. Okay, hang on here, going GEV. Let's go GEV here. Okay, and it's just under 800. Is it going to hang out near 800? I guess we'll see. I have it 745. I'm far away. I'm 745.04 to buy it at 867.91. And you have to price it out like that because it moves. Intel, nice comeback yesterday after the first candle. We'll see here. Look at that. That quick move down and got me a little psyched because I think I was like 40, mid 46s to buy it. Got as low as 40, below 47.50. Comes back and then just kind of does its thing there. I have it 46.44 to buy it, so I'm about the same spot as yesterday, give or take, and I'm at 55.75 to short it. Looking for moves here, and I like it when it moves. All right, our three quantum stocks, IonQ, trading 35.60. I'm 32.84 for it at 40.45 to short it. The 32.84 represents till 11 o'clock. All right, just so we know there. Okay. Rigetti, RGTI, don't have as a morning play. The other two I do. Rigetti 1730 right now. I am 1498 for it at 2097 to short it. And G-Wave QBTS have as a morning purchase. Hang on here. Okay, trading 21, so kind of quiet here. I'm 1882 for it, long ways away. 2434 to short it. Okay, 1882 is for this morning. Just a heads up as far as that goes. All right, let's go MongoDB. All right, here we are at MDB. Coming in right away here. Okay, so gapped, caught my attention. I told you I put it out there at 411.37, and here it is coming in big time already, about 20 points. Okay, after the gap opening. Okay, so still up, 11 on the day. So I'm 339.26 to buy it, and I better have that there. So have that there as well, so I don't have to worry about throwing something in there later. Okay, and we see Moderna here. Quick up move. I am 37.92 to buy it this morning at 49.46 to short it. Pretty far away both sides there. Micron. First look, 13 minutes in. Bitcoin trading 68,000. It seems like 70 is a number one way or the other. 70 is going to be a magic number after it moved back from 60,000 up to 70,000, a little bit above that even. Down a little. Do I understand it? No. I did hear MSTR strategy is buying more Bitcoin. I forget, 90 million, 90 billion, or whatever. My thought is where did they get the money to buy it? Okay. Somebody propping them up here. I don't know. But stock's off a little bit. Let's see what the low is there. 104. It probably was just there last week, I suppose. Overall, S&Ps are off. S&Ps are basically flat. NASDAQ off 0.2%. Dow's up 3.5 tenths, almost 4 tenths here. So treat that for what it's for. Dow's 50,300. We cheer. New high, yay, new high. Big deal, whatever. Okay, doesn't affect us. We just want movement here. Okay, so we want freaking movement. Novavax and VAX. Okay, up a bit. Looking to buy it this morning. 805 bid for it. Not in there, but we'll see what happens. Palantir, PLTR. Fairly decent move yesterday. Range $11. It's good range for it. Not a lot this morning. $2 worth of range in the first 15 minutes. Okay, I'm 133.98 for it. That's just a little bit off the chart here. We see the 134 number there. Just a little bit down into this stuff. See what happens. No big candles isn't very encouraging there. Pure Storage, PSTG. Okay, going to here. Okay, initial big candle after it opened up around 76. Okay, I'm 70.08 for it at 79.72. So we'll see. We can get candles here. We can get decent sized candles here as we look for movement. The only solar I'm playing today is Sunrun, but we'll look at the other guys too in case I have to add something. That might be a situation where I'll do a trade because I see Sunrun right away down 50 cents. So that's going to make me want to look at the others. I'm 1840 for it at 23. But let's look at these other guys that I follow. Let's start with Enphase. 15 minutes in, it seems like we've been doing this for 3 hours because it's not exactly moving. It's funny the way days are because things move. And we see Enphase off $1.60. All right, so I better keep eyes on some of these guys. All right, so the Enphase, I said run. I did price out run. Enphase, I'm just making a note here. First Solar, which kind of detached itself from the others last week when they were moving up, but First Solar coming in with them. Okay, so First Solar started out a little bit higher, coming in after big candle, three smaller down candles, been as low as 219 on the first one, on the first move up. Not great range. I'm not that into that yet. Let's go Solar Edge SEDG, which again I did not price out, and we see it $36. Okay, Solar Edge is not really catching my eye either. Okay, and now we can check out SanDisk again. I did write them down, and I saw them looking down this morning. Okay, SanDisk still pulling in, right? We're the third candle, all red so far. Trading 550. I'm 569, 500 the number, and 69 cents to buy it at 660.83 to short it. Obviously not putting anything in yet, but seeing the red catches my attention even more so here with Seagate. Okay, Seagate, right, I'm putting in 389. 389.06. Other prices here. I'm thinking about $5 apart. Actually, a little less than that. I'm going to go 386. No, I'm going to go 384.40 for now. 384.40, and put that in as well. Okay. Let's look at WDC. Seems like SanDisk moves more than the other guys. Seagate the least, because WDC, even though it's a cheaper stock, it moves. It just seems like it moves more as far as range goes, as far as typical range. Sure. Well, it's on par with Seagate, even though Seagate trades at a much higher price, at almost a third higher price there. So I see WDC trading 266.70. I'm 249.84 for it, and okay, just put something in there. Put in 249.84. All right, now let's go back to situations. I want to start with ON because it's the only thing that I have on here. Waiting for it. Okay, and it has pushed a little bit higher. Okay, my next spot is 68.05. It's been, mid 60s, kind of hanging out here after some big candles. So kind of hanging out, and is what it is. But it's kind of frustrating. I like to see that quick fill. I'm not getting it here quite yet. Maybe now, but not quite seeing it yet. All right, but we'll come back and visit that in a bit. That's the only thing that we have on. Okay, now to Taiwan Semiconductor. Okay, and it's been pulling in. Okay, had that gap basically filled, right? Basically filled there because did all this work yesterday afternoon. All right. Is it a spot? Remember, I said I wouldn't do stuff, and excuse me, I'm not going to right now. Okay, but if you're the kind of person that kind of plays that, and I do sometimes, I admit, but with smaller size, you might get the move there. And it looks like we already have a green. So can it, will we see it push beyond like mid 358s, for a nice move back into the low 360s? All right. So that could be a trade. I'm not taking it right now, but that could be a trade. All right. DuPont, double D's. Not going to comment on that. All right. Nothing. This is a PG rated broadcast here. So nothing, no jokes about double D's. Dangerous. Not joking. Anyway, never mind. DuPont up $1 and change here. That candle's pretty good. Okay. Not a big DuPont trader, and I'm at 51.06 to short it, but interesting move. Interesting move from here to get there. Okay. That quick down move back up. But again, a dollar worth of range after a non earnings day, 89 cents yesterday. Okay, is what is. Only following it because of the earnings situation. Meantime, okay, just covered Coke. Could have covered Coke rather. Didn't get have a chance to because had canceled the 77.49. So could have made 30 some odd cents there, which would have been a goal there. Really, because you're not going to make much more than that. 30 some odd cents at a time, even on an earnings day in Coke. All right, I'm up at 77.99, but the key is could have made something there. But again, I pull things when things get close. When things got close here, and then came off, I pulled it. It might have been a bit premature, but it works out better. I mean, we're still right here, and we're talking about 30 cents. We're not talking about a huge move, so that is what it is. I want to revisit the when semiconductor. Okay, and we see it's still hanging out around there. All right, nothing super exciting going on there. We can go to Upwork. Waiting on here, and nothing much since the first candle. Okay, and again, I'm way the heck down. I didn't know where to price it. I'm 11.24 for it. I mean, and I'm at 18.48 to short it, which would be a fill. So if we do get some kind of fill, that would be nice. I'm not sure how big a move we'll see, but again, as I always say, it's a long day, And again, I'm with you guys. I'm not going past 10:30 anymore because it's just too much for me to go to 11. But I will post trades. Yesterday, I did not post because there was nothing really that moved enough. I mean, not a great. A lot of Mondays are slow, but we had good trading. We had good trading last week. That makes me happy. And market moving. It's kind of a down market, but things move better. Instead of this complacency, buy and hold nonsense. But again, money's got to go somewhere, and it doesn't go into fixed income with not a lot of return. All right, rates low. What do? We know you got to chase return. So money pushes more money. What happens when money comes out? We'll see. Hasn't come out really. All right, AMD back to flat after starting up a little bit. Been up over 219, back down to around 216 now. Has been 24 for this morning at 234.94 for the whole day. Not close on either part of it. Going to Biontech now. Then I can hit Moderna and Novavax since they're both also okay. And it's off a bit. 105.72 to buy it for this morning. You can go Moderna now. We're 25 minutes in, and not a lot going on. Really, just one short on. That's it. Okay, Moderna pushing higher. All right, so that move kind of catches my attention a little bit, and I am at 49.46 to short it. That's good for the day. Novavax, which I'm not looking to short at all. Don't have it priced into short. But flat trading 870. I'm at 805 to purchase it this morning. You can now check out our C stocks here, starting with Constellation Energy, CEG. Okay, so pretty quiet for the most part here. I'm 263.77 to buy it. Nothing material there. GEV, always get kind of crazy moves here. Okay, so 804, it's come back from just under 790, got as low as 787. And here's pushing back. Okay, I'm far away there. 745.04 to purchase it at 867.91 to short it. But again, it moves. So we'll see. I'm going to check CoreWeave before charter. Can we see CoreWeave off a bit now? 86.66 to buy it, so still a fair ways away there. Charter Communications, CHGR. Okay, basically small candles hanging around 240. Not close. 230.53 to buy it at 249.17. So middle there. Okay, and as I'm waiting for Carvana basically flat. As far as indices go, Bitcoin I see is 68,400. So up a little since last time. S&P is up 0.2. NASDAQ up basically 0.2. Dow up 0.7. New high, rah, yay. All that other crap. Let's all get excited about that. Intel. Waiting on it. Okay, so we got that down move, and I'm 46.44 for it. So it kind of, it gets my attention, and I want to make a note, but last two candles have been coming back. Okay, last two candles, but I just made a note for Intel. Okay, not putting anything in, but now up above 49. All right, so makes the move, and then some stuff comes in. We're right back to it. Looking at our quantum stocks, IonQ, which I have as a morning long, nothing, right? Nothing. $1.50 range. I'm $3 away to purchase it, and more, a little less than $5 away to short it. So far away there. QBTS, not TRS. Fat finger error there. Good thing I'm not in charge of missiles or something like that, for goodness sake. Okay, QBTS, again, basically flat on a buck's worth of range. I'm 1882 for it, far away. Rigetti, which unlike the others, I do not have as a morning long. Went out pretty well, pretty near the high side there, but not enough. 1740. I have it 14.98 to buy it all day long at 20.97 to short it. All right. So that was those guys. You can go back to MDB here. Let's take a look at some other techs that I did not price out this morning, starting with IBM. Excuse me. We see a little move here back to resistance. So I'll be curious to see if it breaks through, basically up a little less than $1 here. Now up $1. Is it going to push through? I guess we'll have to see. Maybe some of these things are worth trading, maybe not. Oracle. Which had an okay move. I almost wanted to do something with this morning, as far as pricing it goes, but I did not. Has moved basically $4 this morning, still kind of stuck. Not as stuck as it was most of the day yesterday. Is this a breakout here? Look at the lines. It's a little bit above. Is it a breakout or a fake out? I mean, not trying to be clever there, just the way I said it, but I guess we'll see. NVIDIA, which I seldom get pissed, but a lot of statements made there. They got the market going on Friday. Not sure what to make of, but some bold statements. Let's just leave it at that. Some bold statements. We'll see if they live up to them here. But the stock's been mid 192s, which kind of got into here, got top there. So that was not, that's a fake out, at least for now, because has come in to 189. Is this, are we going to see excuse me, resistance here now? Okay, voice is going here a little bit, guys. All right, tough voice, bouncing back, hopefully bouncing back. Something there, a little bit. We'll dry throat here, guys. All right, so is this going to be resistance right around there? Mid 189 says it's creeping back around the 189 number. I guess we're going to have to see. I also, I think that takes care of text that I didn't follow today. You can look at Micron, though. Okay, and here's Micron coming back like Micron often does. All right. I had it, 3 down, 3 down gets my attention, but here we are back up 11 points within 3 candles, within 15 minutes here, bouncing back. I have a 358.29 to buy it this morning, and, there we go, off to the races. Palantir, nothing this morning. Nothing. I'm far away on both sides. Pure Storage. Saw that down candle. Is it followed by some more down candles? No. All right. So we have consolidation here. So are we going to get some continuation down? I'm 70.08 for it. I'm way the heck down here. We need some big down candles. Or are we going to see a quick reversal, upward? And again, I'm far away to short. I'm at 79.72. So not really focusing on it. Sunrun saw down a bit. It did get above 20 again. So I guess we'll have to see what happens there. Flipping to the other guys and phase. My voice really going. Really feel it back in my throat here. But powering through. Don't worry. We'll make it. We got another 25 minutes and change here to get through. We'll get through it. Now I'll use sign language. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Can't sign. That would have been cool to be able to do, though. I wish I could sign. End phase had been lower. Okay, now up 50 cents off of that. A little bit of consolidation there. Solar Edge. Okay, off a bit. Did come off some. Looks like it's heading lower on its lows right now. So while it didn't catch my attention before, I see the move. Look at that volume on the green candle. A lot of volume there. So that's pretty interesting. First Solar. Again, I did not price out. Sunrun is the only one I priced out this morning. Waiting on it. All right. We see it there, trading 219, as it did come in some and kind of caught my attention. But remember, it's a $200 stock, so $6 worth of range is not huge there. Okay, and our SanDisk. Okay, has come back from the 550 number back into the 560s. Really far away, but just tracking. Remember, that's what we do. Seagate now, after 4 down candles has come back as well, up around 406. Okay, I had put in my 389 bid for this morning and the 384 as well, but I'm far away now. Not materializing. Okay, and we see WDC also coming back. I had put in 249.84. I'm far away also. Let's look EVs here. If Tesla's still an electronic vehicle company, or is it a robotics company, or what the hell is it now? But I didn't price it out, and not missing it really because not a lot of range this morning. So not really frustrating me that I did not price it out. Rivian, okay, kind of cruising up. Some green there. Just making a note. Again, I didn't price out Rivian, so if I do trade it, I will do quarter size. If I do throw some kind of short out there, I would not be close here. I would be in the 17s. Okay, so it would have to kick some ass here before I decided to do something. And this is, is it a purchase? Maybe around the 15 level. I don't often play breakouts in Rivian, but figure you got the 15 level to buy it, and then if it doesn't hold 1475 or so, then it's see you later. Okay, so might be halfway decent size there, but basically you're giving it 25 cents. Okay, but let's see what happens first, right? We have some strong green here for basically the whole day. All right, so see what happens with it. Let's go Sarepta SRPT, which I another one I did not price out this morning. Waiting on it here. Still waiting on it. Okay, because that's Rivian. The chart is still Rivian. It might still say Sarepta. Okay, Sarepta, 35 cents worth of range. No thanks. Okay, we're good with that. Anything else we perhaps should have priced that we didn't? Nothing I really see. Okay, let's go back to the top of our list here. Starting with Taiwan Semiconductor, where they projected revenues were up, so the stock was up this morning. And we see that slide. It was 4 candles. There's 20 minutes worth of slide. Since then, it's bounced back. All right, back up to 360. Did we talk about a play here? We might have. But it did, powerful couple of candles here, getting it back through there. It didn't do a lot, didn't do much work here, and it didn't come all the way in. So, hindsight and stuff, but made a big move back. DuPont. Okay, it's pushed higher. I'm looking at I'm way the heck. I'm up 5106. But the strength of the green move here kind of has my attention, but it's far away. All right. Just want to throw in, have it there because I could see it, so I have the short number there, so it's handy for me, but I'm not putting anything in there. Coca-Cola. Okay, was down, kind of stayed down. And again, I pulled when it came in here. I thought I was going to get short. I canceled it, and I would have gotten short, but I do that for a reason because more often than not, it goes through. All right, I don't want to be sitting here with it and be out 50 cents, which is a big move for it. Different stocks move different ways. So sometimes 50 cents is a big deal. Sometimes it isn't. Okay. And I want to say, I should have told you guys, I did get back the ON Semiconductor. I got caught up in something here, but I did pick it back up in the 6620s. I want you guys to know that. All right. So that worked to the tune of about 60 cents or so. Moving back, I don't think we're going to see big moves here, huge moves. I mean, it would have been awesome if I got the other piece of it. Okay, the 6805, would have been awesome, but got as high as 6780. All right, didn't get it. And now I'm thinking about what should I do here, guys? What do you think? 68.05 traded the high 67s and has been to 66. So I better pull this. Hang on. Okay. Okay. So on Semiconductor, I pulled 68.05. We did, make a little bit of money there in it on the short side. Nothing, nothing exciting. 60 cents on an earnings day is not super exciting. I do have it out there at 69.29. I wanted to see here, we get this. I wanted to see a retrace into the 65s. We did not get that. We did not quite get that, and if it sits up there, not wanting it, not wanting to stick with it. Remember, time is risk, right? So I did have the opportunity. I apologize for not saying something sooner. If you were shorted, I assume you saw it. You saw the opportunity at least, but did pick it up. Not an awesome trade because it didn't come in enough. You would expect something. You would expect some kind of retrace down to here. And once we did not get it in here, it's time to manage the position. Okay, would have been different if we got short the second leg. All right, but did not. All right, but that's how it goes. Let's look at CRDO. Nice to make a little bit of money, I suppose. Whatever. Credo Technologies had pulled in some, kind of hanging out the last few candles, hanging around with 36. Okay, so that's that. Upwork. Okay, so after the first candle, nothing much going on. All right, still just a little bit below 16. Kind of flirting with 16. Is it a trade? Does it power through 16 and get back up near 17? It could be a play, but it's not, it's not a lot to work with here. These candles are not a lot to work with because it's not like we've seen all that work, before it gapped down this morning. So that makes it kind of tough to get involved, at least for now. So be it with Upwork. Pardon, overall markets, as you guys would be with me for another 16 and change or so. We got the S&Ps up 0.1%. We got NASDAQ up 0.1%. We got the Dow up 0.5 percentage point. New highs. Yay, rah, rah, yay. Bitcoin 68,600. And I still think that 70 is a number there, for either support or resistance, but 70 is a key number. What it's going to do there is going to play with that. I don't know. My first opinion on Bitcoin ever. Am I going to do anything with it? Absolutely not. All right, because I don't know. All right, there's nothing wrong with doing nothing when you're not sure. All right. AMD. Now, as we're going back through our list, nothing going on with relative strength plays. There were all longs, and there were a bunch of them because a bunch of stocks went out pretty well, but had to plan on moves, and we're not seeing the moves. So that's the way things go. Okay, so AMD off slightly, has not really done much since the first 10 minutes of the day. All right, range is poor, $5 worth. So not seeing it. Biontech, and I'll go through the other VAX stocks right after this. Hanging around 110, very little range, $1.50 worth of range. No, thank you. Moderna, we did see going higher last time we stopped in. And it's continuing. Okay, it definitely has my attention. A little bit of reds mixed in, but almost up to 44. I'm way the heck up at 49 and change to short it. 49.46 to be exact, but it is moving up. Novavax was 870 or so last time we were there. Okay, now 865. All right, so I'm way down 805. Okay, having seen that, those guys aren't particularly close. We'll go to our C stock, starting with Constellation Energy. Okay, so it had opened up a bit, but really tight nothingness there. $5 worth of range. Not what I wanted to see, but I'm take what we're dealt and choose to do it. I choose to do nothing there per the way I priced it out. GEV, I think was above 800 last time we visited here. Waiting on it. Still hanging. The way it hangs around large numbers. In tens here. Now it's hanging around 800. Uh, can't really figure out. Is it going to be resistance? Is it going to break through and act as support? It's a new number here, right? We haven't seen 800 for that long, so not much going on there. Charter. If it was not a relative strength thing this morning, I would not have played it. I'm way the heck down 230 and change to buy it. And we see Charter, sliding, but I only have it at the 230 number till 11. Don't think it's going to get there. Haven't seen the movement. CoreWeave was sliding a little bit, but here it is, with a bounce back couple of candles now back in some small choppy candles. So not quite seeing the moves I wanted to see, but I'm okay with that. Just that one trade. All right, so Carvana almost got to 420. So it moved like Carvana can. All right, I am pretty far away on both sides. I'm not sure if I mentioned the short. Not looking good to buy it 395.76, but I'm at 442.48 to short it for the day. It certainly can get there. I mean, we've seen it make 100-point range moves. So nothing with that stock would surprise me. And Intel got above. Last time we saw it was above 49. A little bit below some small candles. And I got like 10 minutes left with you guys, but you can still follow me. You can still keep track of what's going on. Look on Telegraph. And also, if you want to email me, I'm at jgre910@gmail.com. That's jgre910@gmail.com. So feel free to do that. We'll talk market. We can talk about New York sports teams. We can talk about, the weather. It's warming up. It's like spring in Vermont here, okay? Supposed to hit almost 30 today. And tomorrow, too, I think in the 30s tomorrow, but that kind of gets me psyched. IonQ, bottom part of this range, but I'm not close. Okay, I'm $2.50 away to purchase it. QBTS, maybe we'll see a similar move here. The first two I do have relative strength plays. Rigetti, no. QBTS has been lower in that prior candle, but right around 21, and again, I'm far away there. And Rigetti, we'll look at right now. Okay, Rigetti bottom part of the range, and 14.98 to buy it. So again, far away, but last three candles have caught my attention. We know the way things can move here. Okay, with these guys, we know they're movers. And again, obviously, we'll see how things play out. MGB initially caught my attention with the fast down move. Getting back to it, though, it got back through, right? It got back up here. All right, now it's come off a bit. So kind of middle of its range for the day. Decent range, though. $21. I mean, we all know it moves. Okay, couldn't quite make a new high. So draw your own conclusions, I suppose. I'm not looking to do anything there yet. Micron, MU. Okay, this is this is a good move. All right, this is good. good move. Not surprising because Micron does this stuff. So we get a fill. I'm at 408.12 to short it, so I'm $28 away. But we could see a move here. I'm just gonna make a note. I'm not gonna put anything in. Okay, now that makes me want to take a look at IBM. Okay, so IBM's not similar. Had a morning run since then. Some down candles back near where we started out. Okay, so did not approach 300. I used to think 300 was a number there, but hasn't got there, faded there. If you're a breakout player here, this didn't work out. We didn't get the breakout here, but it was a lot of candles to get to there. So maybe next time, if it does in fact get up here again, it does do the breakout thing. Then you're like, well, why don't we just buy it here? All right. But again, I'm not playing that game today, but it's not a bad spot. I actually prefer maybe buying it here because it did do some work and it did push through yesterday. Oracle. I'm making a note in Oracle. I did not. Waiting on it. Okay. So top here, doing some work here. Do we play it to push? No, I'm not going to do that. I don't play Oracle that way usually. Holding above, but range, yeah, $6 worth of range. Not super upset that I didn't price it out this morning. Nvidia. Okay, so down stuff here. Hasn't pushed through. $4 worth of range is basically typical. It's not, not sticking its head out. And it doesn't, I don't, for such a huge stock, I don't price it out that often. Palantir I did, and it's quiet, far away on both sides there. Pure Storage, we did see some okay sized candles here. At the start, since then it's been quiet, hanging around 74. Spent a lot of time near there, between 74 and 75 yesterday. And I am 70.08 for it at 79.72, so I'm pretty far away there. Let's go Sunrun. And then we'll go through the other guys too. Okay, so here's Sunrun coming back. All right, so a lot of red, followed with some slow green there. Okay, I'm going to move this. I'm going to move it. Extend this a little bit. I'm going to be able to see yesterday. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's enough. That's good. I can see that. Okay, so there's Sunrun. Let's go Solar Edge. Okay, so Solar Edge, a little consolidation, but similar up move there. Okay, not awesome range there. And phase, and again, I did not price any of these other guys out. So probably won't jump on board. Okay, so end phase with a move back, very similar to Sunrun. And fairly decent range there for solar. And I'm with you guys for a little less than another 5 minutes. Just give me a heads up. And then you can look for any trades I may do on Telegram. Okay, and first solar, yeah, kind of same kind of move back. But, the range still isn't great. We were talking like $6 or so for a $200 stock. That's not very good range. I'm still waiting on freaking First Solar here. Come on. Let's see the numbers there. Hello. Here we go. Yeah, so right around 220. Spent a lot of time there yesterday afternoon. Do we look for some great breakout for solar? I don't know, I'm not in the mood to jump on extra trades today. Okay, we're not getting the same kind of movement, so I'm not trying to manufacture stuff right now. SanDisk back up to the high 560s after it'd been down a little bit south of 550. And again, I'm a good ways away there. Seagate, so I have 2 minutes and change left with you guys, so we will go back to the news and earnings stocks and wrap things up there because it's not last week. We're not did a lot of trades last week. Not as much going on here. Okay, all right. So you see, it's approaching 410. It's coming back, but coming back slowly. We're not seeing big candles. WTC. We're going to see something similar. Western Digital. Choppier, definitely choppier. Because had a fairly decent candle here, but right back to it. So right around 271. Okay, let's wrap up with these news and earnings situations, and there aren't that many. TSM spent the last half hour in a tight range, right? Started out with nice candles with the fill, bounces back and tight, slowly descending. There, hanging 360, give or take. DuPont. Okay, so it has pushed. And again, this move did catch my attention. Since then, a little bit of sideways. All right, hasn't traded 49. I'm way the heck up at 5106. Over to Coke. Remember, I could have had a trade in Coke. Could have had a trade here, but saw the move, saw it almost get there, and saw this move. Saw the move back down and pulled my offer. And I do have something out there, way the heck out there at 77.99, but wasn't meant to be. Did do that small trade in ON Semiconductor. Waiting for that chart now. Okay, and we see that it's creeping back up. So it did have that down bit, which was enough to cover. It could even cover it around, on this candle, going back a bit. Have it out way up now at 69.29 because had to pull the one a little bit above 68 after I covered because again, thought being it's been here, it's pushing higher. Okay, it's going to push higher. So was there briefly, then at least we got a couple of quick down candles here to get us out. Would have loved to see it down into here, but didn't get it. Just happy to put something on the board there on such a slow day. In spite of it being earnings season, which we've been into now for a few weeks, so that makes sense. Upwork is doing the sideways thing. Okay, so that we'll probably say goodbye to after today because I'm far away on both sides of that. Credo Technologies, CRGO. Okay, also a lot of sideways. So that about does it for me. I'm going to say goodbye now. Watch for stuff. I don't know how busy I'm going to be today, but check on Telegraph if I have anything or if I have any super inside of ideas. I'll post something. Normally I don't, to be honest. All right, so I'm going to say goodbye. Have a great rest of your trading day.